Glen Ada and Wolf Creek. The land owned by Isham and Emma Peck. It was like their mountain home. They lived in Oakland, over in Jefferson City. But then they built this home, named it Glen Ada, after Ada, their daughter, who passed away when she was 5, but it was named that before she passed away. You can see the highways right there. The French Broad River, I believe, is right down this road over there. Alright, we're here on July 12, 2017 with Miss Linda Gass, historian at Carson Newman College. And we're by the monument that is erected to the log chapel that stood here, erected by Adam and family, site of the earliest Christian origins at Mossy Creek, which is now Jefferson City. Chartered Methodist, Episcopal in 1817, Baptist, Presbyterian, Black, Methodist formed own groups from this beginning. Elizabeth Chapel, M.E., erected here in 1850, was the monument used by federal troops at Battle of Mossy Creek, December 29, 1863. So, tell us more about this land and stuff, Linda.
The land was here, and after they got their house built, Elizabeth asked Adam if he would please build them a church. So he put together some logs and built them a church, and it was in this area right here. There are logs from that very first building in the basement holding up part of First Methodist Church. I will show you later today. I can't show you the downstairs, but I'll show you the church. But anyway, and so they called it Elizabeth Chapel, and she taught one of the black slaves, Uncle John, to read. And he read the Bible all the time, and so he started preaching. And he preached to the Methodists, the Baptists, and the Presbyterians, all, until they got separate churches.
And then I know he's buried, I don't know if in this cemetery.
He's right here.
Over here, and he's listed as Uncle John Peck.
With his wife Sophie.
With his wife Sophie. With his wife Sophie.
Right here.
All right, thank you, Linda. This is the monument to Ensign, which is like a lieutenant, but they called him captain sometimes. Ensign Adam Peck, 1753-1817, served in the Revolutionary War in the Maryland line, first settler in Mossy Creek. Member of the 1st Tennessee Assembly, drafter of the state constitution placed by Mossy Creek chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, 1956. This is his actual gravestone, very hard to read. Some of his sons over here, and then another plaque to him on this side of the monument as well. Adam and Elizabeth Peck, pioneers to the west from Virginia in 1788. More to come. Here in the old Westview Cemetery, Jefferson City, Tennessee. Here's the Holston River where Adam and Elizabeth Pecks would have floated down on their way to find Mossy Creek. This is the Holston River. It goes right up to the dam.
I don't know whether oaks or not. This is the house. I want to turn up in the driveway.
This is Isham Peck's old farm, not his house, because that was rebuilt after the original home burned down in 1912. We are at the farm in Jefferson County where Isham Peck lived. Now the highway's there's a hospital, middle school, elementary school, and everything else. But Isham Peck lived here and called it Oakland. This is where their 5-year-old daughter, when she passed away, they buried her apparently in the front yard. She was later moved to the Westview Cemetery. But this used to comprise hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of acres. We are at Painted Rock in Hot Springs, North Carolina. I don't know exactly why they call Painted Rock yet, but the rocks are pretty. Looking back at Wolf Creek, Tennessee. Here we are where you cross the French Broad into Wolf Creek. All right, here we are at Wolf Creek, Tennessee, at Glen Ada. There's Dad, see 2017. And
it's a little rainy this morning.
It is. It's a little
wet.
rainy. There's a 40% chance of rain.
But this is history. This is living history.
This is history. There's the house that got put there, the Aladdin kit home put there in about 1925-ish or so. And you can look out over the hills and up the side of the mountain almost here. All right, let's go look at the French Broad.
Okay.
All right, we're here at Glen Ada, Wolf Creek, Tennessee. You see the creek running back there in the background. And across the road, this is what's considered Cross Mountain. Because up here on the top of this mountain, or up on a bluff, Isham planted a cross after his daughter Helen died in 1887, May of 1887, after she died at Salem Female Academy. We're here at the French Broad River. October 23rd, 2017. Pretty mist on the mountains. Here we are, what is most likely Weaver's Bend on the French Broad River. Nice railroad tracks. Beautiful, beautiful river. Huge high bluffs. Nice rainy day. And there's Dad sitting in the rental car. He didn't want to come out on the bridge. The two chimneys of the Wolf Creek Inn that's now burned down. There's Miss Ann Peck and Miss Betty Walker. Betty and her husband Ward, James Ward, used to run the inn, or they were going to. They were going to restore it, but it burned down. All right, this is Wolf Creek on the Allen Walker property in Wolf Creek, Tennessee. Hi, Andy Peck here, October 28th, 2020, and we are standing on the railroad tracks behind the Allen Walker property in Wolf Creek, Tennessee. So you can see here's where the railroad came through and comes through. And we're at the 189 marker there. We're right next to the old Allen Cemetery. Allen Walker property, Wolf Creek, Tennessee. There's the railroad, just above the foliage. Around the corner, you can see a little railroad bridge over Wolf Creek. Little tiny, small bridge. And then Wolf Creek. Nice day here in Hot Springs. Dad and I just finished our mineral bath. There he is, right there, ladies and gentlemen. Go Peck, everybody.
I'm all healed now.
We're healed up and about to walk into the rain over Spring Creek, down the street from the French Broad River.
Oh, back up.